Hey guys, welcome back. Assalamu alaikum. So I said I think on my Twitter that this may be the final week for us to have a good push, and there's a reason for that. If you look here, our positive momentum on the weekly chart since this low of 0.00012 has been slowing down. We haven't gained enough momentum to break the resistance we've needed to break, and that's a huge issue because positive momentums don't last forever. If you keep hitting a wall, you lose that momentum and start to flow negative. And here's the thing, our MACD has yet to cross positive, and yet we've lost so much momentum. We are currently at a momentum of about 130 points upward each weekly, but the week before that we were at 223. The week before that, we were at 380. So you can very clearly see we're losing that positive momentum. Since this hit to 21073, we haven't been able to push past this, and that's a huge issue. And it's not hopium to be like, oh, it's going to happen, it's going to run. No, you need to be realistic that if you start to lose that momentum and you start to go negative, we're going to come back down, and that's going to be a problem. So with that being said, what we need to have happen is look at our candles and see, can we possibly build this up? Can we possibly flip before it's too late? So let's have a really quick look here, yeah? So over here we can see this is our 8-hour candle, by the way. Our 8-hour candle has hit the upper band of resistance. That's a really good thing, because what happens when you hit a band of resistance? You push it back upward. So we can see about 24 hours ago, the upper band of resistance was 17416, and it is now currently at 17568. While it is up, we are starting to head negative in the 8-hour chart. Now, is that a bad thing? No, not really, because we've made our supports. So our supports are 17280, 17152, and 17190. That 17280 helped us in the last candle. But when you test a support, usually it lasts 1 to 2 times at most before it gives out. That's what we're seeing here, right? We're coming down below that first support of 17278, which that's okay. No need to panic about that. That's okay, because really what all that means is the support played its role for the candle it could, and now it's time to give its weight and become a resistance. But the important thing is the fact that it played its role in slowing down whatever momentum it's currently facing. So in this case, the negative momentum has just started, and it's not really that strong at the moment. It's at 25 basis points. Looking over here at the KDJ, it is very strongly dipping at the moment, and the RSI is also dipping fairly strong. Now, this isn't too much of an issue, because if we were looking at the 8-hour, right? The 8-hour, likely within the next 4 to 5 candles, it's going to bottom out, and the important part is where it bottoms out. So looking over here again, our main support is at 16811, and I guarantee you that bottom will be around that range, because we have that support. It's going to push back up, and as we head back towards the 172 plus. So is there a need to panic right now? No, not at all. Looking over here at the 1-day candle, we can see here what's really happening, right? So over here, let's just flip over to the EMA, and we're above all of our supports on the 1-day. So the 1-day supports are set up as 17168, 17210, and 17117. So what that means is, at least on a daily level, as we know here, despite us going negative, we're going to hold above roughly 17170 to 17211 in the next 3 hours. Now, after that, we may start to lose that momentum again. Why? Because look over here, the MACD, and it's very sad to see this, but our momentum is just flipping over negative. It's not something that we have very much control over, because we haven't been able to push strong enough. So that being said, there's a lot going on, but what we need to do if we really want to keep pushing forward is close above 17433 today. I don't think that's happening. The indicators aren't supporting this either, but that's okay, because that just means that we had a little bit negative. We find our supports, that we have all of our supports. We find our supports, we come down a little bit, and then we go back again and test. So the key to all of this, for everybody who's listening, the key to all of this is, 1, we come down. Inshallah, we hit that 168 support and bounce back. And we need to bounce really hard. We have 1 week left to ensure we've bounced hard enough to flip on the MACD in the weekly and start to run. Not just a small run. I'm talking about a run to the 0.00025663. We do that, and we break, and all heaven breaks loose for all of us, inshallah. So thanks for listening. I know it was a bit of a longer video, but there's just so many things to talk about. So please do sub, as it helps so much. I'll see you guys soon. Assalamu alaikum.